did not need a personality transplant? What if 3 tiny moves today could quietly change how you see yourself by this weekend? Stay with me. You will leave with a 7-day identity sprint and 2 simple rules that make good habits feel natural. No hype, no complicated jargon, just small actions that add up. We all chase outcomes. Lose weight, read more, earn more. But the lever that lasts is identity. You vote for who you are by what you repeat. Behind repetition is a simple loop. A cue shows up. That cue creates a feeling and an urge. The urge leads to a response. The response earns a reward. Change the cue, change the feeling, change the response, change the reward. When you adjust one link, the whole loop shifts. Here's the plan for today. First, we flip the script from outcome goals to identity goals. Second, we make your good habits obvious so you cannot miss them. Third, we make those habits attractive so they pull you in without a fight. At the end, you will have a tiny action you can do in 2 minutes every day for the next week. Picture 2 runners. Runner A says, I must run 5 kilometers every day. Runner B says, I am becoming a runner, so I jog for 2 minutes after coffee. They share a goal. Only one casts daily votes for a new identity. Every repeatable action is a vote. One vote will not elect a president, but many votes decide who wins. The same is true for you. Enough tiny votes and your new story becomes your default setting. Choose a role for this month: reader, planner, creator, athlete, learner, organizer. Now define one atomic action that proves it in 120 seconds or less. Reader means read 1 page after lunch. Planner means open your calendar at 8:05 and schedule 1 block. Creator means write 2 sentences after breakfast. Athlete means do 10 slow squats after brushing your teeth. Learner means watch 2 minutes of a course before dinner. Organizer means clear the top left corner of your desk at 6 in the evening. Keep it tiny. Make it easy to win. We are building identity through repetitions, not through heroic effort. Let me tell you a short story. Aya wanted to become a reader. She kept buying books but never opened them. One night, she put a novel on her pillow and placed her phone across the room. After brushing her teeth, she saw the book. She read 1 page. The next night, she read 2. In 2 weeks, she finished her first book in months. Aya did not change her willpower. She changed her cues. That is the first rule. Make it obvious. You cannot do what you cannot see. Design your environment so the next good action is the easiest and most visible one. Place the frictionless version of your habit directly in your path. If you want to drink more water, fill a bottle and keep it on the counter where your eyes land first. If you want to stretch, roll out a mat beside the bed so your feet touch it in the morning. If you want to write, leave a pen and a single sticky note on the desk, not a messy pile of tasks. Move the phone away from the workspace when you need focus. Do not rely on memory. Let objects do the reminding. Say your plan out loud or write it down. When it is time at place, I will do action. At 7:30 in the kitchen, I will drink a glass of water before coffee. At 1:15 in the office, I will read a single page after lunch. At 9 in the evening, I will set a 2-minute timer and tidy the desk. Clear plans beat vague hopes. Your brain likes specifics. Your brain follows anchors. Stack new habits on top of habits you already do. After I brush my teeth, I read 1 page. After I make coffee, I write 2 sentences. After I hang up the work call, I walk for 2 minutes. Stacking piggybacks on stable anchors that already happen. The anchor becomes the cue. The cue starts the loop. Now, a 60-second reset you can use tonight. Open the space where the habit lives. Put the tool in the exact position you would use it. Remove one object that creates distraction. Set a single visible next step. For reading, that means book on pillow, bookmark in place, lamp plugged in, phone out of reach. For exercise, that means shoes by the door, socks inside shoes, playlist ready, charger not near the couch. For planning, that means calendar open, pen ready, a blank sticky with 1 line that says schedule 1 block. When the cue is frictionless, the action almost starts itself. Here is a quick check. Which change boosts reading more? Promising yourself 30 minutes a night, or placing a book on your pillow and reading 1 page after brushing your teeth. The second one wins almost every time, because visibility and simplicity beat ambition at the starting line. Once you start, momentum carries you farther than you expect. Now the second rule. Make it attractive. Why do some habits pull you in? Because your brain learns to predict rewards. When a cue signals a likely reward, motivation rises. We can use that gently and responsibly. Make the good habit feel appealing. Wrap it with something you enjoy. Pair a want with a should. Only listen to your favorite show while you walk. Only watch your series while you are on the treadmill. Only drink your fancy latte while you journal. Only scroll your favorite forum after you clean the top of your desk. The fun activity becomes the lure that pulls the useful action. The pair turns a should into a want. Choose rooms where your desired behavior is normal. Humans mirror the tribe around them. Study where others study. Work near people who focus. Lift with a friend who already trains 3 times a week. If your environment expects the behavior, you will feel pulled to match it. If your environment expects the opposite, you will battle it all day. Pick the room that helps you win. Reframe your language to reshape the craving. Say, I am the kind of person who moves and enjoys sunlight, not I have to run. Say, I choose fruit after lunch, not I cannot have dessert. Say, I protect my focus until noon, not I am not allowed to touch my phone. Small words shape feelings. Your feelings shape actions. Your actions shape identity. Let us talk about stakes. Tiny improvements compound the way interest compounds. Small daily regressions compound too. If you do not design your cues and cravings, the environment will do it for you. The environment rarely picks what you want. Design once and reap the reward many times. Ignore design and pay the friction every time. Here are 3 short examples to make this practical. Amal is a student who wants to study more but keeps doom scrolling. She stacks a new action. After lunch, she opens her textbook and reads 1 paragraph. She makes it obvious by placing the textbook on her pillow and leaving her phone in another room during study time. She makes it attractive by listening to a calm playlist only while studying and by rewarding herself with a latte after 2 pages. 2 weeks later, she studies before she even thinks about social media some days. Progress is not magic. It is design plus repetition. Zaid is a new parent with almost no spare time. He decides to become an active parent. After the baby's first nap, he does 10 slow air squats. He bundles a podcast only while walking with the stroller. He puts the stroller by the door and keeps his shoes visible. The identity builds even on busy days. When the nap is short, he still gets 2 minutes. 2 minutes is enough to keep the vote alive. Ria is a sales rep who needs deep work. After her morning coffee, she sets a 10-minute focus timer. She sets her phone to do not disturb. She opens her notebook to a blank page with a single next action written at the top. She uses a special pen only during focus sessions. In 1 week, she doubles the number of focused blocks. She did not grind harder. She designed better. Let us pause and choose your 2-minute identity vote. Pick 1 identity for this week. Write 1 small action that fits easily in 2 minutes or less. Attach it to a clear time and place. Attach it to a stable anchor in your day. Put the cue object where your eyes land first. Bundle it with something you enjoy. Say the new story out loud. I am becoming a reader. I read 1 page after lunch. I am becoming an athlete. I move for 2 minutes after brushing my teeth. I am becoming a planner. I open my calendar and schedule 1 block after my first coffee. Keep the promise so small that you cannot fail even on a hard day. Here is a simple 7-day identity sprint. Day 1. Write your identity sentence and your 2-minute action. Pick your time and place. Pick your anchor. Day 2. Place the cue object where you will see it. Remove 1 source of friction that usually blocks you. Day 3. Bundle your action with a small pleasure you already enjoy. A show, a song, a drink, a sunny spot. Day 4. Tell 1 friend about your tiny plan or join a community where the behavior is normal. Day 5. Do the action at the same time and place and record a simple check mark on a paper calendar. Day 6. Make the action slightly nicer. A better pen, a better playlist, a nicer reading chair. Day 7. Keep the action tiny and celebrate the streak. Then decide if you want to keep it at 2 minutes or extend it by 1 minute next week. You are allowed to keep it tiny for another week. The point is identity, not intensity. Let us handle 3 common myths. Myth 1. It takes 21 days to form a habit. In reality, the time varies a lot. Think weeks to months, not a magic number. Do not watch the calendar. Watch your consistency. Myth 2. Motivation is everything. In reality, design beats motivation in the long run. Your environment either fights you or helps you. Pick design. Myth 3. Big goals create big change. In reality, tiny identity-aligned actions done daily beat sporadic intensity. Small becomes big when it compounds. What about bad habits? You can reverse the same two rules. Make the bad habit invisible. Move or remove the cue. Make it unattractive. Pair it with a cost or a delay. Log out of the app. Turn the screen to grayscale. Put snacks behind other items on the highest shelf. Delay the urge by 2 minutes and do one alternative action like drinking water or walking. Do not try to be a hero. Just raise friction and buy yourself time. Often the urge passes if you surf it for a short while. You may wonder how long until this feels automatic. It depends on the person, the behavior, and the context. Some actions feel natural within weeks. Others need more time. That is normal. You are not failing. You are training a loop and building a story. Consistency is our scoreboard. We are after streaks of tiny votes, not perfect days. Let us design 3 quick setups you can finish tonight. For reading, put a book on your pillow, open to the next page with a soft lamp ready. Place your phone to charge in another room. Your cue is obvious. Your friction is low. Your reward is calm. For exercise, set shoes by the door, socks inside shoes, and place your favorite headphones on top. Make a short playlist that only plays when you walk. For planning, leave a sticky note by your keyboard that says Schedule 1 block. Put your calendar tab on the first position in your browser. Set a simple, non-alarming reminder 5 minutes before your planned time. You just made 3 good actions easier than their alternatives. When you miss a day, do not break the chain twice. Reset the very next chance you get. 2 minutes keeps the identity alive. If you get sick, do 1 stretch. If you travel, write 1 line. If you are exhausted, read 1 paragraph. We are humans, not machines. Tiny consistency is enough to keep your path warm. Let us close the loops we opened at the beginning. We promised 3 tiny moves. Move 1. Define a 2-minute identity vote and attach it to a time and place. Move 2. Make it obvious by placing a visible cue and stacking it on a stable anchor. Move 3. Make it attractive by bundling it with a small pleasure and by choosing rooms where the behavior is normal. These 3 moves can start changing how you see yourself within days because they create repeated wins. Repeated wins rewrite the story you believe about you. Here is a short recap you can repeat out loud. Identity first. Act like the kind of person you want to become. Make it obvious. Design cues and anchors so the next step is visible and easy. Make it attractive. Bundle wants with shoulds. Join groups where your goal is the default. Celebrate tiny wins. Keep streaks alive. Allow yourself to be imperfect and consistent. If this guide helped you, tell me your 1 atomic action for the next 7 days. Use this sentence. I am becoming a blank, so I will blank after blank. Keep it small. Keep it clear. Keep it kind to your future self. Before we wrap, set your 2-minute timer now and take the first step. Fill the bottle. Place the book. Lay out the shoes. Open the calendar. Write 1 line. Then smile and mark your first vote. You just started the identity sprint. In the next episode, we will make it even easier. We will cut friction by a huge amount in 1 evening. We will break tasks into steps that take less than 30 seconds. We will design a default path so the right action almost happens on its own. For now, remember this simple truth. You do not need a new personality. You need a few tiny votes, repeated often, in a world you shaped to help you win. Start today. Start small. Identity wins.